Hey guys, welcome back. So I have Friday favorites and Fooeys for you. I hope you had a great week. It was a really good week for me. It was, busy, but a good week. And I have a lot of fun things to tell you about. I kind of have a combo here. I think a couple of things I maybe have mentioned before, but I'm loving them again. Some new stuff, and as always, I like drugstore a lot, but then I also occasionally like me some high-end. So I do have one high-end item that I wanted to tell you about. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what it is, but I have to mention it because I love it. So let's get started. Okay, for my nails this week, I have got this kind of, I would say this is a very boring manicure, but I love it. It's just one of those, like, I don't know, it's like a boring kind of tannish color and then a silver accent nail. But I love it. This is a new color from OPI. This is Don't Bossa Nova Me Around. Yeah. I like their fun names. They have the cutest names. But it's just like this kind of light cement color. This is part of their new collection, and they had a slightly darker color than this that I got also, and then they had an even darker shade than that. I didn't get the darkest, but I got the two kind of light cement sort of colors. But I don't know, I feel like these kind of manicures are just really pretty and like kind of chic, and I don't know. And I had some meetings at work, so I wanted to have kind of a more professional looking manicure this week, and I really like this color. I think it's gorgeous. And then the glitter that I'm wearing, this is Essie's Set in Stones, which I wear this all the time. This is a great just basic silver glitter. It's like bigger chunky glitter, but then it does have some little tiny glitter as well, so it's kind of a combo. But I really like these together. I think it's still, this kind of adds a little bit of a fun spin on it, but it's still just like professional and chic and really pretty. Like boring, but I love it. For blush this week, I have two favorites. So the first one, this is one of the Milani powder blushes, the rose powder blushes from last year, and this is in Bella Rosa, which interestingly enough, one of the new matte blushes that just came out from Milani, the kind of reddish colored one, is called Bella Rosa. So they just kind of repurposed the name, I guess. But this was from last year, and I brought it back out because they have new ones that just came out, and I ordered them. So hopefully they're in soon. I just really like this. I would say it is honestly not that great of a formula. I remember this from last year. Like swatching it, it is so not impressive. It kind of is a little powdery and whatever, but on my cheeks, I'm wearing it right now, on my cheeks I really like it, and I think so much of the reason I love it is because of the packaging. I just think the packaging is adorable, and the rose is so pretty. I've worn it several times, and it still is keeping the shape of the rose, so I really like these. Like I said, they're really not the best formula, but they're so darn pretty, and I like them on my cheeks. So I'm super excited to get the other ones. I will be doing a review on those, so watch for that. But I'm excited to see what the new colors look like in person. So this one, Bella Rosa, wore it this week and love it. And then I've been loving this blush from Essence. This is in number 10, Adorable. This is so cute. These blushes are like $2.99. and they are so good. Now they are a little powdery, but they perform so well on the cheeks. They blend really nicely. This color is so sweet and natural and just adorable. Adorable is a really cute name for it. I love it. I think they have 4 in their main like regular collection. So 4 different ones, different colors. And I think I at least have 3 of the 4. And I think I accidentally bought one twice because I totally thought I didn't have that one. But anyway, I like them all. All the ones that I own are so good. These are good quality for, even $6, $7, $8. But for $3, they're ridiculously good. I love them. They are so, so good. I love Essence products. There's quite a few things from them that I really like. My Ulta, I don't know what their deal is, but the drugstore section of my Ulta is severely lacking. It's like, I don't know why. I don't know. They don't have a lot of Essence stuff. I can never find any of their stuff. So I go to other Ultas kind of farther away from me, and I always check out the Essence section because they have some really good stuff. But their blushes, so cute. And number 10, Adorable, is adorable. Okay, a highlighter this week that I was really loving. This is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Powder in Translucent. I wore this in my Valentine's tutorial that I did with my friend Lori, and I loved it then, and then I broke it back out this week. It's just pretty. It's a very, very natural sort of a highlight, but I like it because it's different than my other highlights. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it, but I'll try to do a close-up. It's not glittery, it's not metallic, it's more just like a really nice natural glow. And it's sort of a pinky light champagne glow. Not to mention, it's adorable. The packaging is adorable, I love it. But on the cheeks, I don't think I put any of this on today. Yeah, I don't think I did. I did earlier, and then I think it's worn off. But anyway, it's really, really cute. I like these a lot. This is kind of hard to find. I had to go to several CVS's before I could find this, but I really like this one in Translucent. So cute. I have several of the Happy Booster things, like the blushes. Really, really like those. But I had looked at this for a long time and finally got it, and it is so cute. I love this thing. For my eyes this week, I have to mention something. You guys know I film my Friday favorites early, so I didn't actually film last Friday's on Valentine's Day. So I wanted to mention something I wore on Valentine's Day because I loved it. It's a weekly favorite. So I wore my BH Cosmetics Forever Nude palette. Still love that. I was wearing that this week as well. I think this is so cute. I love this palette. I think it's so fun. So I wore that, and then I also wore my MAC Pressed Pigment in Sweet Acting. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. You guys know I've mentioned the pressed pigments before, and I love them. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So this one is like a pinky color, but it's very like silvery, champagne-y silver. Silvery, silvery champagne-y silver. Silvery champagne-y pink. There we go. So it's not super pink. It's more kind of metallic, shiny, and oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I love it. I apply these, if I apply them dry, I use my fingers and I apply them over something. So I don't like them by themselves, but over something else, gorgeous. So pretty. So if I apply them dry, I use my fingers, but this time I used a brush and Fix Plus, and it was like, oh my gosh, amazing. One of our traditions is the last several years my husband has, instead of getting a gift for me, because I love this that we've started doing, he takes me to Nordstrom and lets me just kind of play with makeup and get a few things. So I had my makeup done and we went into Nordstrom, and the girls were like, oh my gosh, did you have your makeup done or did you do that yourself? And I was like, I did it. And I said, this is what it is. So I was like, you know, telling people you need to go look at your MAC stuff because these are really fun. And I just love this color. Sweet Acting, so pretty. And then also on my eyes this week, I was wearing my Forever Glam palette. I do really like this. I want to mention it because I wore it this week and I did really enjoy it. I like this one, but if I had to choose between them, I definitely like my Forever Nude better. Now I got them both 2 for $20, so I would say, hey, if you can get them both for that, like a good deal, yeah, heck yeah, get them both. But if you have to choose, this one would be my pick. So I wore this week, and I wore it several different ways. So today I've got these 3 colors here, but I had to add in some transition shades and a darker shade for kind of deepening out the outer corner. And so I feel like it's hard to make a complete look with this palette. Now I did bring in shades from this palette and that totally worked, you know, so I actually did that several times. But this one's just kind of lacking a little bit in my opinion. Now I did do a look with these 3 and I used this purple shade that's supposed to be the highlighter, but I used it as an eyeshadow and I thought it was really good. Let me just kind of swatch some of these for you. So I do really like this palette. I think it's fun, and especially for the price, I think it's a great price. But the Forever Nude is just, it's better. So there's some of those there. I really liked that look with the kind of purpley shades, and I wore that taupey color several times and really liked it. But then today, like I said, I'm wearing kind of more the peachy shades, but you just kind of have to add in some other stuff. So I did really like it. I love the packaging of these palettes. Like that is one of the main things, the main thing I love about both of them. I mean, they're just everything about the presentation of them. Like, I like the layout of them. I like that it has blushes. I did wear this blush and really like it. I feel like these blushes are good. Like, they don't, oh yeah, it swatches nice, but yeah, on my hand you can't even see it. But on my cheeks it works really well. So I wore this week, did really like it, but not as much as this one. So yeah, if you can get a good deal, might as well get them both. But if not, I would choose this one. Okay, for lips this week, I went back to one of my old favorites that I haven't worn in a long time, and it is Revlon's Primrose. This is such a pretty shade. It's just a light, sweet pink. Almost reminds me of like Max Angel or something like that. I think this is a dupe for something. I have a dupes video for MAC lipsticks. I think this might have been one. I honestly can't remember, but I'll link my dupes video down below for you just so you can go watch it. But regardless, it's a gorgeous color, and I wore it this week, and it's just sweet. It's sweet and easy. It's kind of a, just a light pink, kind of a blue-based pink, and I think it's so pretty. And then over that, I wore my NYX Butter Gloss in Merengue. Oh my gosh. I've talked about these a lot. I love these. Like, the more I wear them, I'm wearing this today by itself, just Merengue. The more I wear these are my favorite lip glosses. I just think they're amazing. Like, these perform. Now, I love my White Russian from Buxom and Pink Lady. I like those a lot. But these are at least a tie, I would say. And they're $4. They are so good. $4 or $5, I can't remember. So opaque. They smell incredible. They are so comfortable to wear. I love them. So I wore these together, and then like I said, I'm wearing this by itself today, and I wore it by itself all day today. And I love it. I think that these are great. So Revlon's Primrose, so pretty. If you haven't tried this, give it a shot. And then the Butter Gloss in Merengue. Oh my gosh, I love these. If you haven't tried the Butter Glosses, you need to. They are so good. And then my favorite thing of the week, my new YSL lipstick from my husband. Oh, when he took me to Nordstrom, I wanted to look at YSL lipsticks because I've looked at them a lot and thought about them, and I'm just like, oh, they're like $34 a piece. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, let's just be honest, that's ridiculous. But for a special occasion and for a special gift, I think they're amazing. This is so pretty. This is in number 12. This is the Rouge Volupte Shine in number 12. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. It's like a reddish coral, slightly watermelony, just beautiful. I have a picture of my Instagram. I have a picture on my Instagram of me wearing it, and I think it's incredible. Now I'm gonna say I love this. And I got another one in a different formula, not the Shine, just the regular Rouge Volupte. It's too fancy. I don't even know how to say it. I got another one too, and I haven't worn it yet. And I love them. I think they're beautiful. But I'm definitely not going to be one of those girls that's like 20 of them or something. I can't bring myself to do that. And even the lady who was waiting on me, she was like, oh, I'm gonna get you to come back in, and I'm gonna put makeup on you, and I'm gonna make you look so pretty, and blah, blah, blah. You look like a YSL girl. And I was like, I said, well, I mean, I really like the stuff. I think it's gorgeous, and maybe taste-wise, I might be a YSL girl, but my budget and my wallet says I'm a drugstore MAC girl. You know, so I think for a special occasion, I think they're amazing. Now, there was even another one that I liked in a different formula. Now I can't even remember what it was, but it was just in a regular, like, box-shaped gold tube, and I was like, no, I want this, you know, that looks like the YSL lipsticks that you picture. So it's gorgeous. I love it. Do I think it's worth $34? Based on the formula by itself, no, not really. But if you bring the whole experience into it, that it's just luxury, high-end, beautiful, the packaging is gorgeous, and it just feels special, I think it's fun for an every once in a while thing. So I love this, and I think it's such a sweet gift from my husband, and he's so sweet and patient to sit there and watch me literally try on like 20 lipsticks to pick my favorite, and some of them multiple times. So very patient man. So I love this shade, YSL Rouge Volupte Shine number 12. Gorgeous. Okay, and then I do have a Fooey this week. I've noticed a theme with my Fooeys. A lot of my Fooeys have to do with smell. I'm just really sensitive to scents. Like, I notice things, like smells just really get to me. So I went in, we don't have a Bed Bath & Beyond close to us that has a Harmon in it. There's one far away from us. So we were, you know, in another area, so we were over close to it. So I went in there. They didn't have what I was looking for, but they did have a bunch of different EOS lip balms, and I really like these. Like, I like the Nivea too. I think they're both really great, but I really, really do. I still love EOS lip balms. So this is Tangerine, and I thought, ooh, that sounds like it's gonna smell delicious. And I bought it and got it in the car. Oh, yeah. It's really interesting. I don't even know how to describe it. Almost like, is it Camphor-Phenique? What is that? What is that medicine that my mom used to chase me around the house to put on my wounds? And it stung really bad, and it smelled really strong. This smells like that. But I can slightly smell the tangerine undertones under the medicine type scent. But I am not a fan of it. I don't know if I just got a weird one or what, because I was really disappointed, because normally I really like the scents of these. So, but something wrong here. Something went terribly wrong. Yeah, something's not right. So, not a fan of that. I don't know if I like need to like set it out and see if some of the weird scent leaves it and the tangerine will be left behind, but as it stands right now, not a fan of this at all. Okay guys, those were all my Friday favorites and Fooeys for this week. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like my Friday favorites and Fooeys. As always, let me know, what have you been loving or not so much loving this week? Do you have fun weekend plans? What do you have on your agenda? I would love to hear that. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I'd love to have you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!